In this video, we're going to talk about how we can use price action rules to help us navigate the market and identify high probability trading opportunities. The market we're going to be analyzing is the S&P 500 M-minute futures, and the overall structure right now, which is the start of my day, I have to analyze the main structure so I understand what is the bias. The main structure is quite neutral. You can see we're whipsawing up and down, so there is no clear direction, which means I'm going to try to focus on most recent trends, recent structure. I was expecting new low initially for this downtrend, but we broke above EMA and new bullish trend was established. So at this point, there's pretty much nothing clear. We're just whipsawing up and down. Market really has no direction. So I'm just pretty much going to be patient and try to follow these short-term trends. Okay, we have a new high here. First attempt to go long. What's going through my mind is a second entry long like this to test the new high because I follow the trend line rule. This uptrend is new high. Buyers will test the new high eventually. Most of the times. But we're back below EMA, so now I have to pause. We're back to uncertainty. So I'm just waiting here, not really doing much. You have some interesting long here because you have one leg break, second leg. Once again, market moves in pairs of twos. You know, in hindsight, this looks great. Actually, it's not a bad trade because you're going so sideways. It's a mini second entry long triple test. Actually, now I'm thinking about this, it's a little bit better. When I was watching this live, the structure was so without direction. I wasn't really comfortable with this, but I can mark it if you're really paying attention watching this live. We have really stacked areas, so no trade zone. One trader asked me about this, kind of like a second entry long failed breakout, which is once again decent trade, but it's a little bit more aggressive, a little more advanced, because why you didn't make a new high here on this push right here? We reversed down now. So this is a problem. You're supposed to make new high here. So a little bit more aggressive, but not a bad trade, not a bad read. It still worked anyway. No setup here. Okay, we have a breaking new high for all uptrends. I'm going to pause, looking to go long. You can see structure still without clear direction. Nothing much established. We keep working higher. Okay, market keeps working higher. And now I finally get more information that we have some channel. I was looking for something like this. Okay. Or I'm going to draw a little bit, cut the corner here and connect this. I was looking for something like this because I have to explain why market keeps trending higher. We instantly broke this uptrend. Market is correcting lower, break, new extreme, downtrend played out like this. If I'm going to zoom out, if I'm going to take a look at the higher time frame, there is a possibility for me to draw bigger channel like this. Okay, bigger channel like this. This is what I did. Deleted this one. And I adapted to the big one. Why am I adapting to the big one? Because I have confirmations here, and more importantly, I can see trend line holding right here. So after this, I was quite confident that market is going higher. So we are in a weak uptrend. Okay, why it's a weak uptrend? Well, a weak uptrend has very strong pullbacks. It's pretty much looking like a trend range slightly tilted up, which is what's happening right here. So when I'm trading a weak uptrend, I really want to be buying at the bottom after correction phase ended, because pullbacks are so strong. When you have strong uptrend, you're pretty much the whole time above EMA. Pullbacks are tiny. So let's see what's gonna happen. No setup here. We're back below EMA. We're back to going sideways. I don't think you can go long here. It's quite wedgy now. There is once again no bullish presence here, no significant bullish presence, because why there is no new high for this leg right here, why it's looking too wedgy like this. This is pretty much what we have to stay away from. Simply part of trading. Not trading is also what trading is about. Okay, now our channel needs new high. The big channel needs new high, and the secondary channel needs new high as well. New high first entry long, your second entry long, but no matter how I draw the downtrend is still in play. So I cannot take this second entry long, but the second attempt is a high probability setup if everything aligns at key entry point. Everything aligned apart from the downtrend being in place, so I have to wait. And now we have high-low confirmation set. We have high-low confirmation set up because the downtrend had the break. Attempt to test the new low. There cannot be new low because EMA is holding strong. Buyers are stepping into the market, and buyers want to see new high. And this is once again following the price action rules because you identify the context, you expect new high, you're paying attention to the correction, and you're taking a high probability setup. I'm going to mark this will break a little bit more aggressive. Not a bad trade. I'm thinking about this, but this is a decent high low. Actually, do this trade on a retracement. You have First entry short, second entry short failure. So this is really first entry long. I guess you can view it as some alternative of failed second entry short, but not really technically worked anyway. Okay, now I'm expecting second entry long. And also what I like doing, because I have so much empty room here, I like playing with the idea because the market is still quite bullish. Drawing channel like this, it's also helpful to be watching higher time frame. I watch 10,000 tick chart, and on 10,000 tick chart, which is pretty much alternative, similar to 5-minute chart, there was a nice channel in place. So I'm trying to combine the higher time frame, going to lower time frame, and I try to identify the trend here. And this one fits really great. Okay, this one fits really great. Structure looks decent. Uptrend is still in play. So I'm looking for second entry long, but there's no second entry long because you have new high, no break above, no break above, break here. So first entry long, but in order for us to get a second attempt, there needs to be pullback, and pullback means break below a bar after first entry long. Basically, first entry short has to be there. Okay, there's a new low, and you're looking for first entry short, no break below, no break below. So you have a new high, first entry long, and the first entry long is still in play. There is no pullback because there's no break. There's no first entry short, so there was no second entry short, unfortunately. But market keeps going higher, confirming that we are in a bullish trend. Can I get a second entry long? No. Okay, market is correcting. I'm gonna draw the downtrend, and now we have a very small overshoot. You can see the trend channel line is getting broken here, and it looks quite overbought. You can tell this is not natural. It's such a strong push up, not even pull back to the EMA, only here first entry long broken. This was a little bit overbought. Market needs to go back into equilibrium. We're gonna have a stronger pullback. So we have overshoot, so this means I have to skip the very first second entry long, which this one was tempting. This is a second entry long, but like I said, okay, context matters, and our channel was broken at the top, so this means buyers are done, overbought, and we can have stronger pullbacks. So you have to be patient, and you cannot take this. You need some high low. Would end up being a losing trade, but hopefully it makes sense why you cannot take it. It looks like overshoot now. Interesting, so I'm definitely going to adapt. Even wider channel, this one played out. Breaking new extreme, downtrend played out. Okay, well, market doesn't continue to go lower. We are in fact going sideways. You cannot go long here on a high low. Actually felt second entry short because it's still for the most part below EMA. We're still going quite sideways. And more information, and this is interesting because we're really going sideways, negating any wider downtrend. This doesn't look like sellers are in the market. Okay, strong support here, triple test, buyers are stepping in. Push above EMA, and this halo is actually decent. It is quite congested though. Okay, you're not fully away from this consolidation, but it's not a bad trade. I'm going to mark it a little bit more aggressive because it feels like you're still part of this mess. But there's empty room here, and here. It's not as bad. Decent halo. Okay, confirming that we have new push phase. Can I get a second entry long, new high, first entry long? You have a new high here. I believe we have first entry long, pullback, and a second entry long triggering somewhere in this mess, but you can't take this. This looks like a barcode. Too congested. We have stronger pullbacks. I'm going to draw the correction. Okay, what's going through your head in this situation? Well, you cannot be thinking bearish. Okay, we've been working hard the entire day, and according to trendline rule, this trend is still in play. What's going through my mind? And the default expectation is breaking new low and a failed second entry short above EMA. This is pretty much the standard procedure following the price action rules. Market is going to go higher. Okay, breaking new extreme, downtrend played out. So now we finally can start thinking bullish. And you have high-low confirmation setup. Problem is, this correction was quite long, especially after overshoot of this channel. And you have to use a very big double bar entry. I don't like it. I didn't take it. I was looking for failed second entry short. I'm going to mark it more aggressive, mainly for educational purposes. Next time, if you have some textbook bar, you can go long. But you have to use double bar entry after stronger pullback. Just not ideal. Failed second entry short is stronger. No failed second entry short. Market keeps trending higher, and our main channel played out. Main channel played out. You can see break new low. Excuse me, break new high. This secondary channel is quite strong, so the secondary channel can also get a retest. But you generally prefer a high low after second entry long, and there's not even pullback to the EMA. And now it's pretty much way too late, and market is about to close here. So this is the overall structure for today. We don't have as many trades because the trend was quite weak. Let me see, we have this second entry long, more aggressive trade right here, nothing pretty much here, and nothing here. Only you can take these trades, maybe the second entry long if you're very aggressive. And then once again, no pullback here, decent high low. Yeah, nothing much, few trades, but there are no traps pretty much. Only this one was really juicy, but hopefully you drew the overshoot as well. You can even see that the structure has no pullback, it looks overdone. So this can help you expect a little bit stronger correction break. New extreme was tested. But I hope you had a good trade. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.